Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hawkeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will get the first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and...
He's going to go for a big one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Finds a tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bearcats are flying down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawkeyes offense offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the...
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
And really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're trying to slam it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They move the tight end all over. On the run, it's Washington. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Anderson. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Finds his tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. He's going to let it go. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry up. They go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Anderson. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll start this drive firing. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got it in the middle. It's McCullough. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville.
Wants to pass it.
They're trailing by 14 to Oklahoma. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the counter. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the field goal unit is on the field. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Cincinnati, 24, Iowa, 0.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
The give to the tailback. Fakes his man out. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Washington. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The give out of the gun. Fakes his man out.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Fires to the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Fighting off the defender. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. To the air, it's Lowry. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has them staring at a 3rd and 3. A little screen to the running back. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Good enough for a first down.
Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Gain of 17 on the
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
timeout, Cincinnati.
Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
13. And that's a first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Back open in the middle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
Cincinnati.
He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Cincinnati 27, Iowa 0.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today at Iowa City as we say hello from our broadcast studios. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Power football with the run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple little shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Lowry. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cincinnati! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Caught in the backfield, it's McCullough. Powers through the defender. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
He's got it on the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll give it to the back. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. Coming, fires deep toward the end zone. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Cincinnati, 37, Iowa, 7.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
On the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Plows through the defense. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in stride at the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
On to attempt to try.
On for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The offense starts with a short field. Off play action on 1st down. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. To give to the big fullback. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to get to him. Makes a connection. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for first down.
He'll just keep slinging it. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 10.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Keep it on the ground. Nifty little dance step. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's McCullough. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
At the 32-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
They'll go to the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.